Welcome back to another video. So today we're watching a video by Mr. Beast, which I think is a fundraiser. He gave every family in a village a full year's salary. We're just gonna react to it, see what's up, Mr. Beast.
It's $1,000 in cash, and if
get
you
the craziest, best cinematic, whatever.
Kind of money,
in my opinion,
no strings
but it is what it is.
What would you spend it on?
Just a personal opinion.
They are put on display so that we can choose the clothing we need and want.
Wow.
Well, for
great
hundreds
start,
of thousands of people in rural Uganda, this money would be used differently. Most of these people live off of as little as $1 or $2 a day, meaning getting an education, starting a business, receiving adequate health care, or even electricity is nearly impossible. So I guess the solution is simple, right? Why don't we just give them the money?
But on second thought, giving thousands of dollars to people who have never experienced that kind of money before is extremely irresponsible.
So when an organization reached out to us to help them do just that, we knew we had to fly over and find out more.
Uganda is a beautiful country and is filled with some incredible people. But when I first got approached by Give Directly about this program, my initial reaction was this was a terrible idea. I thought that giving an entire year's worth of income to people that were living in extreme poverty sounded like it was a recipe for disaster.
Give Directly uses a strict selection process to identify villages most in need and signs up every single family. They then provide the recipients with a mobile phone and they create a unique PIN number. The money is then sent to their SIM card so they can transact directly or go to a nearby outlet and use their PIN to withdraw cash from a mobile money agent. The limited work opportunities in the community has made it extremely difficult for the villagers to support their families. One of these people is Paul.
I have a wife, 2 kids. This is why I'm staying. My family is eating a day once. That's we eat once.
Dang.
Supper time.
I know my big ass be snacking. My big back ass.
Those are the challenges we are facing.
Damn, wait, that was that nigga meal for the day? Damn.
Those are the challenges we are facing.
If Paul had more money, he would not only invest in starting a business in the area.
I got the biggest back, y'all. I got the biggest back. I'm sorry, little nigga. At least you, hey, y'all made the cut here, shit.
But also ensure that he and his kids can get a proper education.
I shouldn't say that, but
my
hey.
aim is to get that certificate of Singapore. Maybe that life, my life somehow improving from that part.
People living in extreme poverty are very limited. Most of their days taken up by menial tasks, and they cannot break themselves out of the cycle of poverty that they're stuck into.
A year ago, this was the reality for Tian and Lokura.
The kids had dropped out of school, and finding work in the area was extremely difficult for them.
But after receiving a donation from Give Directly, their lives changed entirely.
They used the money to buy land in the area and have now started cultivating their own crops.
W.
They also bought a grain mill and are now processing grain for the entire community and earning a small profit.
They are now using those profits to open up a store in their house.
And on top of that, Lokure has now started a refueling station in the village.
This is a great example of what this program does because it fuels an economy that allows them to build businesses.
But
still somewhat skeptical about the idea of direct cash. We want to
W, but let's turn it back because did my homie put these in Coke bottles?
What this program does because it fuels an economy that allows them to build businesses.
Hey, I'm motherfucking crafty.
But
still somewhat skeptical about the idea of direct cash. We want to better understand the benefits this would have over more traditional forms of assistance. So we met with Silvesto, a local Give Directly field officer.
I'm from this community working in Karamoja. I've grown up here and I was born here. Personally, my story, when I was growing up, I was in school. So it happened that when I reached secondary education, my parents couldn't get money to pay for me going forward. So they had to sell our home for me to go to school. And to me, that is like selling my dreams, to selling my experiences. And that poverty is the most difficult.
Hey man, W parents, bro. You couldn't even like ask for nothing, you know what I'm saying, better than that. You know, shouts out my parents too, you know what I'm saying? I love y'all to death.
The poverty of dreams. When I joined Give Directly, I realized that it's really different, a lot different from the charities I have worked with before.
I really do. I know that sounded really ingenuine, but I'm trying to keep up the pace of the video because I keep pausing.
Give Directly, we give cash. When cash goes to a community, even business in that community is boosted. This cash enables them to go for their needs, to pursue them.
People are stuck in poverty not because of lack of effort or lack of capability. They are stuck in poverty because of lack of opportunity.
One of these people is Joseph, the chief of the village.
Some people are owning their land very far. So what you need is also to get some money. And you go and get a land somewhere or you buy. Then these grass houses, the termites also can eat the grass very fast. You cannot last for long. And again, next year, the same thing. You destroy, then you make him repair, you repair.
But housing is only one of the many problems the village faces. Hunger, poverty, and lack of education are serious setbacks for the entire community.
In addition to the burden
shot.
of leading his village, Joseph suffers from serious health complications. A few years ago, he had a stroke, which left him debilitated. And because he has no money, he's unable to buy the medicine he needs to remain stable.
The living is really very hard. I don't know whether I can survive. I don't know really, because now a stroke is a difficult disease. Whereby I don't know.
Everybody here has their own unique needs. And what we've realized is that the best way to help these people move towards a better future is by empowering them to make the best decision for themselves and their families.
W.
So we have decided to commit to helping Give Directly provide cash grants to 300 families in this village and surrounding areas that will help them build their future. So while the Give Directly team finalized the recipient distribution process, which would take all day, Dan and Darren explored some more of the village,
where they came across 2 knife sharpeners.
You think we'll do this better? I know we'll do it better. Yeah, boy, you got it.
I feel like that'd be so hard. Hey, them niggas, they cold with it.
Now for the ultimate test.
They bring us a chicken.
No, they won't bring us a chicken.
We got a crowd gathered behind. We're going to see who did a better job sharpening the knife.
If we roll the footage back, you'll clearly see
They crazy.
that someone was assisting Darren sharpening his knife while I was doing the hard work. This is a professional doing it. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. Woo.
And now it was
I was like,
Dan
bro,
and
they really
Darren's
gotta cut
turn.
that chicken up.
Hey, champion.
Not wanting to accept defeat, Darren wanted to redeem himself.
Throughout Africa, it's typical for people to carry their stuff on top of their heads. Dan and I are going to try to do this.
Oh, my. Oh. Wait. No, wait. Are you it's your hands off of it?
Yeah.
How are you doing it? Okay.
You ready? I won.
No way. Okay. Darren won that one, but he's back. How are you doing that?
That
Darren
man
won that one,
chilling.
but he's back. How are you doing that?
They're funny as ever.
Early the next morning, it was time for the distribution.
It's all come down to this moment. All of the money is going to be transmitted in about 10 minutes. These people are finally being given an opportunity to escape the poverty that they've had to fight their entire lives.
I wonder, yeah, bro. On a real note, I wonder how it feels, bro. I know, like, they're doing, like, the nice cinematic walk and everything, but I know, like, I wonder how those walks feel, or I wonder how that feels to, like, just know that you're about to change the course of a lot of people's lives because, you know what I'm saying? You put your hard work in somewhere and now you can reinvest into, you know, other people who don't even, you know, who wouldn't even, like, I don't even know. Like, you can, it's just crazy that you can give opportunity to people. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just crazy. Like, when you got it like that and you can get others like that. That's what's crazy to me. That's what's just, long story short, shit.
But out of everyone in the village, Joseph was the most anxious. He knew just how life-changing this grant would be for
I'll work on my explanations, you know what I'm saying? It'll be okay.
The most anxious. He knew just how life-changing this grant would be for him and his family. This was the moment they had been waiting for, and the entire community started to get nervous and excited.
Hey!
There's really such a transformational moment in so many lives. This is opportunity not just for these people, but for their children and the generations that follow.
Together with Give Directly, we have been able to change the lives of thousands of people in this village.
That's what's up. See what I mean, y'all?
After getting the text message, it was time for the recipients to cash out the money.
After the celebration, it's really time to get to that shmoney. That's funny.
After getting the text message, it was time for the recipients to cash out the money.
For hundreds of years going back, these people have not had opportunity, but now, moving forward, they have opportunity. A whole chain in history twisted, and they can now build a stronger future, not just for themselves, but for the generations that follow.
And some of them have already started putting it to good use, like Ruth.
Ruth is a powerful example of what this money is able to manifest.
Before I received this money of Give Direct, I had children of which I was not able to help. I could not afford even medication. I was just a housewife, so life was hard.
But despite the odds, Ruth was determined to pursue her dreams with the aid from Give Directly. She was given the opportunity to turn those dreams into reality and set herself and her children on the pathway to a brighter future.
She is now able to use her entrepreneurial spirit and drive to improve herself, which will in turn improve her community as well.
I am able to cater for my family needs. And right now, life is just simple. It's not like the very way that I lived before.
But Ruth isn't the only one who put her money into starting something amazing. Meet Ayuma, a woman who has dedicated her life to education. After years of grueling work and saving every penny, she finally had enough money to buy land. And with the help of the payments from Give Directly, she was able to build classrooms, toilets, and even hire 7 teachers. Today, this school has an attendance of more than 200 children. The money was also used in a pleasant
people like that,
enough
bro.
money
She's
to
a whole
education.
pillar.
After years of grueling, meet Ayuma, a woman who
people like her, which y'all don't know, people like her run the world for real.
Has dedicated her life to
not like sitting at a high chair. I mean, like, bro, they make this world go around, bro. These are the type of people that really make the differences in the.
Put her money into starting something amazing.
And
Meet Ayuma, a woman who has dedicated her life to education. After years of grueling work and saving every penny, she finally had enough money to buy land. And with the help of the payments from Give Directly, she was able to build classrooms, toilets, and even hire 7 teachers. And today, this school has an attendance of more than 200 children. The money was also used in a much-needed pharmacy in the community, help pay for school fees and uniforms for thousands of children, and even build homes for hundreds of families. And these are only a very few examples of how this money was spent.
When these people are given the smallest opportunity, they seize it and they jump on it right away, knowing that they now have an opportunity that they never had before is probably one of the most inspiring and motivating things that I've ever experienced in my life.
To round off the trip, Darren visited one more school, which with Give Directly's contribution was
That's
able
what I'm saying, y'all. What do those walks be like? Like, how do you, like, I'm glad he's, like, saying what he feels, because it's, like, crazy work that they're doing.
To over 980 in 1 week, because their parents could now pay school fees and buy uniforms.
I was gonna say, even in the last school, with the dark green, they look cold. They look and fresh. The uniforms.
You can hear the thunder right behind me. It had actually just started raining, but as soon as the children started singing, the clouds cleared and it's bright over here. That was quite an amazing experience.
Hey, God is good. You know what I'm saying?
Directly proved our initial skepticism was unfounded and that there are so many new ideas for us to consider for how we can all build a brighter future together.
But there's plenty more needs, so we're teaming up with Give Directly to deliver cash to another village just a mile away. If you want to help, click the donate button or go to givedirectly.org/peace so we can help more Ugandans in need together.
We did it. W Video Jimmy and the team. and give directly. The crazy video, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out Mr. Beast for constantly making a change, bro. That's real. He's doing it. You know what I'm saying? He was not lying. This is crazy. Shouts out to all those people in the village, you know what I'm saying? Keep making change, you know what I'm saying, with this opportunity. I know I'm Mr. Yapperton, but hey, that's what comes with it. Let me know if y'all want me to react to more Mr. Beast philanthropy or just Mr. Beast period, and we'll catch y'all later.